Hello. You may have heard that Frodo is not Frodo's real name. You see, Tolkien derived the name Frodo from Old English frode, meaning wise, but Old English did not exist in Middle-earth. Tolkien framed his work as a translation from the Red Book of Westmarch, and he translated many of the Western names into English-derived ones. In Appendix F of The Lord of the Rings, Tolkien describes many of these translations. For instance, a hobbit is actually a Kuduk. Sam, Merry, and Pippin are Banazir, Calamac, and Razandor. But Merry actually being Calamac Brandagamba is only the tip of the iceberg. You mean how the elves named the Brandywine River the Branduin, the Golden Brown River, which the hobbits originally called Brandon in Borderwater, which also resembles the Cinderin name, but over time this changed to Braldahim Hediale, which Tolkien translated to Brandywine, which also resembles Branduin, so it's a false cognate in 3 languages. I'm talking about the forbidden third name of Merry. What are you talking about? There is no forbidden third name of Merry. I'm talking about Chilimanzar. Shh! You can't talk about that kind of stuff. Section F2 of the Appendix of Languages in the Peoples of Middle-earth has material that was later cut from the final version of Appendix F. Not only do we get Frodo's real name, Maur Labinki, but we also get another name for Merry, Chilic. And Chilic is short for, you guessed it, Chilimanzar. What I'm trying to tell you is that Tolkien did not want us to know about Chilimanzar. But this is only the beginning. You see, Merry actually had a secret 4th name that was even more hidden. You really shouldn't be talking about this out in the open. Look what you did. Please, I'd like to hear what you two were discussing. I wasn't discussing anything. He was the one discussing it. We were just discussing the brilliance of Tolkien's prose. Carry on. That's it. I'm out of here. Okay, so in History of Middle-earth, 5 drafts of the Brandybuck family tree are described, and something rather strange is introduced in number 4. Putting aside the names like Madoc Superbus, Savannah Hogpen, Fulvus Burrows, the heads of the Brandybuck clan also had titles. Titles like Astyanax, Arius, Magnificus. Tolkien described these titles as, perhaps to us, rather ridiculous. Yes, Tolkien. So it's no surprise that he crossed this note out and cut the titles. I repeat, Tolkien did not want you to know about the Brandybuck clan titles. Merry himself has the title of Porphyrogenitus, meaning born in the purple chamber. That's right, from now on, we should all be calling him Chilimanzar Porphyrogenitus, which is his real name that Tolkien does not want you to know.
Chilimanzar Porphyrogenitus. Chilimanzar Porphyrogenitus. Chilimanzar Porphyrogenitus. Chilimanzar. Chilimanzar. Chilimanzar.
There is no Chilimanzar in the canon.